Hey there and welcome. Ever stop to think about what an electrician really does? Today we're going to flip the switch and explore the many exciting and different jobs you can find in the world of electricity. So let's jump right in.
So, when I say the word electrician, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Someone fixing a light in a house, maybe? And yeah, that's part of it for sure, but believe me, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
The world of an electrician is just massive. There are so many different jobs you can do. From wiring up our homes to powering entire cities, there's something for pretty much everyone. Let's check a few of them out. Okay, so first up, let's talk about the electricians we're probably most familiar with. These are the professionals working inside buildings. Our homes, schools, offices. These are the folks who make sure everything in our daily lives just works.
What's really cool is that in this group, you can see a real career path. You've got the apprentice, the junior and senior electrician, and the electrical installer. So what do they all do? Let's take a closer look.
Right, every expert has to start somewhere. And in this field, that start is usually as an apprentice. Think of an apprentice as a student, right? But instead of a classroom, they're learning right on the job, working alongside an expert.
So this really shows you how you can move up. You start as a junior electrician, or a helper, basically learning everything you can from a pro. And then, with time and experience, you can become a senior electrician. You're the expert now. You're the one leading the team, solving the really tricky problems.
All right, then there's a more specialized job, the electrical installer. These are the folks you'll find on brand new construction sites. When a new house or office is being built, they're the ones putting in the whole electrical system from the ground up. Pretty cool, huh?
Okay, so we've talked about buildings. Now, let's zoom out. I mean, way out, to entire cities. This next group of electricians works on a huge scale, keeping the lights on for all of us.
And yeah, the jobs here are big. We're talking about things like the industrial electrician, the electrical line worker, also called a lineman, the power plant operator, and even the electrical engineer.
So, an industrial electrician. You'll find them working in big places, like factories. Their job is to work with the really big, powerful machines that build, everything, from cars to computers. It's a super important job for keeping things moving. I bet you've seen an electrical line worker before. We also call them a lineman. These are the brave people you see climbing up those tall power poles, sometimes in really bad weather, fixing the wires that bring electricity all the way to our homes.
All right, for our last section, let's get into some really specialized jobs that are all about new technology. As the world changes, so do the jobs, and electricity is no different.
A perfect example of this is a solar panel installer. With everyone talking about clean energy, this job is getting more and more important. These are the experts who put solar panels on roofs, turning sunlight into electricity for a house or a business.
Okay, now think about a car. It's not just an engine anymore, right? It's full of electrical stuff, lights, screens, all the controls. Well, an auto electrician is the specialist who knows how to fix all of that.
And what about inside our homes? When your fridge stops cooling or your washing machine won't spin, who do you call? That's a job for an electrical appliance repairer. They're the experts who can fix all those gadgets we can't live without. And last but not least, we have the aerial technician. This is the person who's up on the roof installing antennas. And with all the TV and internet we use, they're the ones making sure we get a good, strong signal. Wow. Okay, we have covered a lot today, haven't we? So let's do a quick review of everything and maybe help you find a career path that might just spark your interest. So, if you think about it, we can really put all these jobs into three main buckets. You've got the electricians for buildings, the ones who power our cities, and the specialists who work with all the new tech. And each one is super important in its own way. So altogether, we've looked at 12. That's right, 12 different jobs in the electrical world. That just goes to show you how many different paths you can take. It doesn't matter if you're just starting out or if you want to become a high-tech expert. So as we wrap this up, I've got one last question for you. After hearing about all these different jobs, from fixing cars to lighting up factories to putting up solar panels, which one sounds the most interesting to you? Which path sparks your interest?